This is the first backpacking trip of the season, and I can't wait to take you on this adventure with me. We're heading down a trail that's called the 6 Lake Trail. And guess what? We're camping on one of those 6 lakes. I hope. Hi everyone, this is Andrea of Adventures and Dreams. And I really can't wait to be out there with you again. The last time we went somewhere, I think we went snowshoeing up in the Cascades. It was already really warm, but there were still several feet of snow. But I've even seen some snow over here still. It's almost the end of June and there's still some snow here. It's unbelievable. But I can't wait to be out there by the lake and hopefully hear some frogs and just have some peace and quiet with you. Enjoy the scenery. So we'll see what we'll find over there.
The 6 Lakes Trail is a 12.3 mile out and back trail located in the Three Sisters Wilderness of Central Oregon. It merges with the Pacific Crest Trail for the last mile or so. The trailhead begins just off the Cascade Lakes National Scenic Byway and passes through a lush forest that changes slowly as you gain elevation. You can find lodgepole pines, old-growth Douglas fir and western hemlock here, among other trees. Streams and wildflowers make this a beautiful hike, and it's still rather secluded compared to more popular trails in the region. A permit is required to camp overnight between June and October, and day hikers fill out a permit at the trailhead. You can find the links in the description. I've never been on this trail before, but I've read that these streams often dry up completely in the summer. The last winter brought tons of snow to the Cascades, and I hope that this will keep the creeks flowing this year.
This will be a nice lake to camp on. It reminds me a bit of my trips to Algonquin Park in Ontario. This seems to be pretty good. Everything important is in my tent. Everything I need for the sleep system. And because the mosquitoes are so bad, I had to really close it up because I don't want them in here tonight. That's a good tip for you guys when you go camping. Always close your doors. But I'm actually super excited. I have a new mattress today. I got the Firmarest Neo Air X-Term. I bought it for my husband, but of course I stole it for this trip so I can start testing it, and I'll review it eventually. But it has a really big bag to put the air in, and it's lighter and supposedly warmer. So I haven't tried it at home. Maybe that's a mistake. I probably should have tried it at home first. But here I am in the middle of nowhere with the brochure still in it. And we'll just try it out. Oh, okay. That never happened with my old one. Not seeing any progress yet. This is definitely not as intuitive as my other one. Well, I pretty much did it right. But I guess maybe I don't have it connected really well yet. Let's see. I'm gonna bring you guys back when I solve this mystery. Oh my god, I think I solved it. I can't believe it. So this has two mechanisms here. You have this yellow thing that you twist. That's what I've been doing. I just connected it and it says twist to deflate. So I was like, okay, to deflate and to inflate. So that's all I've been doing. But there's another twist to it, and it's this thing here. You see this? It comes loose. You open and close it, and that's how it should work. Oh my god. Let's try this again, shall we? But I'm going to close my door again because mosquitoes. Unbelievable, my friends. Unbelievable. That is why you try the gear at home first. But I was in such a hurry to come out here and go camping. And that's what I get. Oh my god. Now it works. You hear that? Today's meal is brought to you by Mountain House. I'm just kidding. I'm not sponsored by them. I do like their meals though. This one is the spaghetti and meat sauce. I've had a couple of others like the lasagna and the meat sauce. And yeah, they're just really delicious. They have good chunks of food, like actual tomato and meat in it. So it's quite good. Just have to wait 5 minutes and then we'll see. It's wonderful to be out here again. I needed this so bad after a couple of busy weeks preparing a series, actually, a new series for my channel that is targeted toward the people that have never gone backpacking before. There are so many open questions when you've never gone and you don't know anyone to ask. There could be so many things you do wrong, or you just buy the wrong gear. You just don't have any experience, and so I want to answer a few questions. I have over 50 topics already planned for this series, so it's going to be a long one. It's going to be short and sweet videos, just bite size for everyone. So, but yeah, I'm super excited about this, and but don't worry, we're going on trips. We're always going on trips, even if you're brand new or a seasoned backpacker. This is what we do this for. This is what we enjoy the most. So, but I just want you to have fun and be safe out there. And that's what my new series is all about. Those are delicious. Those are from Peak Refuel. They're very hard. They're not good for your teeth, but they're very delicious. Those are little chocolate brownies. What a beautiful morning, isn't it? But I'm so hungry. It's time for some breakfast. And I have to filter some water and get mosquito spray because, man, they are everywhere. Looks like the bag is still there. But let's check out this beautiful water. It's so clear and the sun is shining right in it. And it's beautiful. I wanted to make a fire last night, but there was a pretty high chance for northern lights. So I stayed up until almost midnight and I didn't see any. I was so sad. It was a little bit hazy with some clouds. Yeah, I took several pictures with my Nikon and with the phone, and it just didn't capture anything. With my old tents, I used to be able to keep the poles in the tent and shake all the dirt out. But this tent doesn't do that really well. It's quite stable in the wind, but it's not stable if I try to shake it out. So I just turn it inside out. Get everything out. I really love being out here in nature and finding all the animals and all the beautiful plants. My next video is going to be all about the backpacking gear that I take. Everything that is essential for beginners and intermediate and advanced people. If you don't know exactly what gear to take, I'll help you along the way and show you what I usually have, along with some things that you don't necessarily need, but they're nice to have. If you want to know more about the gear that I used on this trip, you can find the links down below in the description, as well as some of the links for reviews that I already filmed, like my tent and the sleeping bag, things like that. And don't be afraid to ask me any questions in the comments. And follow me on Facebook because I post updates during a trip as well with some photos. And you can ask me things there as well. And I will address it in one of my videos. I'll give you a shout out. That's it for this adventure, my friends. I hope I see you on the next one as well. And in any of my other videos that I'm posting in the next few weeks about backpacking and even some training for backpacking. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any videos, along with the notification bell. And I will see you on my next one.